Overview. The 2022 Land Rover Defender might look reminiscent of the 1950s original, but in reality it is a completely modern, high-tech off-roader with unique curb appeal. A trio of engines is offered: a turbocharged 4-cylinder, a turbo and supercharged 6-cylinder, and a supercharged V8, and all come standard with 4-wheel drive. The Defender can be had in 2-door 90 and 4-door 110 body styles, and advanced duty off-roading equipment is available on all models, including an adjustable air suspension and locking differentials. There aren't many SUVs that are as capable as the Defender, and they mostly come from Land Rover's lineup. Some may consider the Jeep Wrangler a cheaper alternative, but the Defender has it beat when it comes to on-road refinement and available luxury appointments. What's new for 2022? Land Rover is introducing a V8 engine into the Defender lineup for 2022, the 518 HP supercharged 5.0-liter V8 that's found in the Range Rover and Range Rover Sport models. The V8 will be available on both the 2-door 90 and 4-door 110 models. A high-end Carpathian Edition model will also sport the V8 engine. The package enhances the Defender with Carpathian gray exterior paint with a black painted roof and tailgate, black painted tow hooks, xenon blue brake calipers, and special Carpathian Edition badging. A new XS trim is available on 110 models and bundles a host of luxury and convenience features together, including heated and cooled front seats, leather and cloth upholstery, 3-zone automatic climate control, an adjustable air suspension, and adaptive cruise control. Land Rover is also introducing a new, optional 11.4-inch infotainment display this year and will offer even more accessory exterior packages for customization. An even larger, 3-row Defender 130 model is on the horizon, but we aren't sure when that SUV may debut. The Trophy Edition model also joins the lineup this year, but only 220 examples will be available, and they all come with a complimentary entry to a Land Rover off-road competition in North Carolina that will take place in fall 2021. Pricing and which one to buy: base, $50,050. S, $52,450. X Dynamic S, $60,850. SE, $66,450. X Dynamic SE, $66,450. X Dynamic House, $70,950. XS Edition, $73,250. X, $84,850. Trophy Edition, $91,350. V8, $98,550. V8 Carpathian, $105,350. As much as we like the look of the 2-door 90 model, the 4-door 110 is more practical for most buyers. The base P300 powertrain, a 296 HP turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder, seems peppy enough for day-to-day driving, so we'd stick with that. Those who plan to tackle serious off-road trails may find the optional 6-cylinder or V8 engines to be better choices. We'd suggest the SE trim level as it adds a number of desirable features to the Defender's spec sheet, including 19-inch aluminum wheels, automatic high-beam headlamps, 12-way power-adjustable front seats, and a digital gauge display. Land Rover offers several accessory packages, each of which outfit the Defender with specifically themed features. There's also a bevy of personalization options available, but we'll leave the customization to you. Engine, transmission, and performance: the 2022 Defender is powered by a standard turbocharged 4-cylinder engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Of course, every model features 4-wheel drive and locking differentials for navigating treacherous terrain. The Defender is also available with a 3.0-liter inline-6 which utilizes an electric supercharger and 48-volt hybrid system. Buyers looking for additional performance can opt for the 518 HP supercharged V8, which Land Rover claims can hustle the Defender to 60 miles per hour in just 4.9 seconds. Unlike its predecessor, The Defender has a unibody construction versus a body-on-frame setup, and it replaces the old solid axles with a fully independent suspension. The base suspension utilizes coil springs, but it can be upgraded with an air springs that enable adjustable ride height. The Defender has 11.5 inches of ground clearance and the ability to ford through 35 inches of water, which exceeds both the Jeep Wrangler's maximum clearance and its weighting ability. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. The EPA's fuel economy ratings for the various Defender models are fairly similar regardless of what's under the hood. The 90 model with the 4-cylinder receives ratings of 18 mpg city and 21 highway. Step up to the 6-cylinder engine and the 90 city rating drops to 17 mpg, but the highway rating goes up to 22. The 110 model with the 6-cylinder engine has the same estimates as the 6-cylinder 90. The EPA hasn't yet released fuel economy numbers for the new V8 variant. On our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route, a Defender 110X with the optional 6-cylinder powertrain delivered a disappointing 18 mpg. For more information about the Defender's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website. Interior, comfort, and cargo. The Defender's cabin walks the line between premium and utilitarian, with just enough design cues from the rest of the Land Rover lineup to make those familiar with the brand feel right at home. Exposed rivets in the door panels add a particularly rugged appearance, and a magnesium beam that runs the full width of the dashboard isn't entirely cosmetic, it's also structural. Under the infotainment display, a trapezoidal extension of the dashboard provides a place for buttons and switches for the climate control system and driving mode. The shift lever and ignition switch are also mounted on the center stack rather than the center console. In some models, the center console can be flipped back to create a jump seat between the driver and passenger, similar to a 3-across bench in some full-size pickup trucks. Cargo space behind the rear seat is somewhat limited, but on par with rival off-roaders such as the Jeep Wrangler, the rear seats can be folded to open up a much larger cargo bay, but those seeking to haul people and gear may want to look at the larger Land Rover Discovery or invest in a rooftop cargo carrier. Infotainment and connectivity. The Defender's dashboard sports a 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system that runs a new interface for Land Rover called Pivi Pro. A larger 11.4-inch display is optional. Compared to the rest of the Land Rover lineup's Touch Pro Duo interface, the Defender's system relies on a single touchscreen instead of two, offers quicker response times, and can handle over-the-air software updates for future releases. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, as is an in-dash navigation system, a 6-speaker stereo, and an onboard Wi-Fi hotspot. Both 10 and 14 speaker Meridian stereo systems are optional features, and buyers of higher-end Defenders receive a digital gauge cluster and a head-up display. Safety and driver assistance features. Among the slew of available driver assistance technology, the Rover has several unique systems tailored for off-roading and towing. For more information about the Defender's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites.